it's Maddie. Welcome back to my channel. And today's video is a video that someone actually requested from me. They had commented on an older video that I did pretty far back when I first started my channel, back around the end of 2018 time frame. And they wanted an update on hair thinning and did my hair kind of grow back to its normal state come almost 2 years post-diagnosis, or 2 years after being diagnosed with type 1 diabetes. So I'm going to discuss that in today's video. Before I do that though, I hit another milestone. I am over 800 subscribers now. I believe as of right now I'm at 815. So again, I cannot believe the amount of support I've been given from this YouTube channel, and I just hope this continues to grow. And before we know it, I'll just keep this channel going, and we're just going to keep working and educating ourselves, living with type 1 diabetes. I'll share other aspects of my life, whatever you're interested in. We'll go from there, but I will do another brief introduction, seeing as though I actually did jump up several subscribers within a matter of less than 48 hours here. So if you are new to my channel and you're watching this video, welcome. My name is Maddie. I've been living with type 1 diabetes and irreversible autoimmune disease since July 22nd, 2018. And I am currently a dental hygiene student, and I am starting my second semester here very soon. And I will be a fully registered dental hygienist come 2021 in the springtime. I will be fully licensed and practicing dental hygiene. In my spare time, I like to do a lot of artwork, and I have animals that I like to interact with. I love being outdoors. I love doing anything revolving around educating myself and just bettering myself as a person. And I'm a firm Christian. I am Catholic. I do believe in God, and I do believe that God has reasons for everything. So I do incorporate some faith-based things into my channel, but then again, you can interpret that as you wish. So I kind of gave you a very brief summary of how I am, and what I like to do. So anyways, with that being said, I'll get into the actual update. So if you didn't watch this video, or you joined my channel long after that video was posted, I posted a video about losing hair or thinning my hair out like after I was diagnosed. And I had a couple theories based upon why that happened. The shock of DKA, synthetic insulin, getting my body used to it, or just dealing with a new hormonal balance without regular insulin. I think, like I said, my body had to get used to that synthetic insulin. And like I said, high blood sugars do not exactly help the body. So being that I had higher blood sugars prior to that, and not knowing I had type 1 diabetes when I started to reintroduce the insulin, it probably was a shock to my body. Or the shock wave of the high blood sugar levels and the ketoacidosis could have had a ripple effect and waited about 6 to 8 weeks after I was diagnosed for the hair thinning. So basically, I was in the shower one day and I'm just like losing more hair than normal. Not like it was coming out by the gobs and I was having bald spots, but I was noticing that I was losing more hair than normal. You lose about 40 to 100 pieces of hair a day, if you guys want to know. And you could just finger through your hair at any point and a piece of hair can come out. As a matter of fact, I don't have any right now, but at any point you can finger through your hair, or you move your hair, a piece will fall off, or you'll find them attached to your shirts. It is normal to lose hair. However, it is not normal to lose hair in mass quantities or anything like that. How did I notice my hair was missing again? I was noticing it more in the shower. The amount of hair I was losing was a lot more significant. And also when I was putting my hair in ponytails and stuff, I noticed that the thickness of the ponytail was a lot smaller. Now, like I said, I'm almost 2 years past diagnosis, and I have noticed my hair has returned back to its normal thickness. I went through about 4 to 6 weeks of shedding a lot of hair, and then I decided, because I had beautiful long hair and I'm growing it back out, I decided to cut my hair shorter and give my hair a fresh start. So in November-ish, right around when I got the Dexcom, I cut my hair up to about here. And then I let it grow back out again, and then I recut it a little bit shorter in May, and I haven't cut it since. So my hair is growing back normally again, and it has definitely returned to its thickness. I've got quite a ponytail. I don't know if you guys can really see, but I have quite the head of hair on me. I've always had fairly thick hair. Not ultra thick, but I've always had a good sized ponytail where it's at least this thick. When I had hair thinning, it probably shrunk down about a third of that size, so I probably lost about a third of my hair mass or my hair volume just from this hair thinning process. But I noticed a lot of you comment on Beyond Type 1, and this other person who commented on this video, knowing that it was older, wanted me to do an update and explain the normalcy and explain kind of what I went through and if it was a normal thing or if it returned back to my normal state. And absolutely it did. Like I said, I think when your body goes through a lot of shocking things that it takes a while for your body to bounce back. And other things I noticed in conjunction with this hair thinning, I had a lot of itchy scalp. And this is something I primarily noticed actually immediately after I started injecting myself with synthetic insulin. I had a lot of breakouts of itchy skin or just feeling itchy and dry skin and all kinds of different things. Again, because my body was probably trying to get used to the synthetic insulin. And immediately after this too, I was also noticing I was always cold all the time. Now, I still feel that way some of the time. Like right now I actually am, but I'm not that way all of the time. And I would say primarily now it's mainly my hands and feet that get cold the most. It has to do with whatever's in the insulin. I was actually reading that there are some blood thinning agents in the insulin that we take, the synthetic insulin, at least in the analog insulins there are. So that doesn't help with keeping you warm. I've had my thyroid tested several times. There's nothing wrong with that because hair issues and body temperature issues could be pinpointing to a thyroid issue. My thyroid levels are normal. So as always, if you think that these issues are pinpointing to something, have your blood work done. It may be like something, another underlying problem that could be causing it, or it could just be a shock to the body. And truly, because I mostly recovered from all these crazy, dry, itchy skin symptoms to redness of my skin to hair thinning and being cold all the time, because I recovered from those symptoms pretty quickly after getting used to synthetic insulin, I came to the consensus it was just a shock to my body. And a lot of you, like I said, comment that you've lost hair and stuff. So I think it's totally normal. But again, if you have any concerns, bring them up to your doctor. Or if it doesn't return to a normal state within probably 6 months to a year, definitely go see somebody for it. You could have another underlying medical condition that may be pinpointing to something else. But I would say my hair returned back to its normal thickness probably about April of last year. So it took a good 6 months for my hair to fully get back. Now again, I cut it. And I think that's also what helps. I feel like if you go get your hair trimmed, it's healthy for the ends of your hair to get rid of those dead, old, dried, split ends and just have new growth and new fresh start for your hair. Your hair is actually not alive. It is made of keratin. And the only part of the hair that's actually alive is the follicle within your scalp. So any of the hair that grows outside of your head is completely, it's dead. That's why it doesn't hurt to get it cut. And that's why it doesn't hurt to trim it, because it's only going to give you fresh ends of your hair. I'm going to grow my hair out probably till spring, and then I'll probably cut it again. Maybe not quite as short. But right now it's a nice medium length, and I really, really like it. But I would definitely say the hair thinning is normal. Anything, especially if you went through diabetic ketoacidosis, like that is a huge shock on the body. And even if you didn't go through diabetic ketoacidosis, good chance you've had high blood sugars for quite a while before you were diagnosed with type 1 diabetes, or at least for a month you had fairly high blood sugars, 200, 300 plus. And when your body has to deal with that, that is not healthy for the growth of tissue. So if your hair follicles don't get the proper nutrients, or any part of your body that's getting denied nutrients or getting blocked nutrients, that causes problems. And again, that's what leads to diabetic complications. It's vascular related. If your blood vessels get so clogged up with sugar or so scarred and scratched from sugar that they cannot receive the nutrients, that's why these things die. That's why your kidneys will die. The retinas in your eyes are going to detach. That's why you're not going to be able to feel, because those little tiny nerves that are running throughout your whole entire body are not going to get the nutrients they need to conduct their jobs and conduct the signals for you to move, to feel, to touch, to sense temperature. So that is why it is so important that you maintain normal blood sugars for a whole healthy body. I can't stress enough how important it is to maintain as normal blood sugars as possible. It's only beneficial for your whole entire body, for your hair, and for your mouth. A lot of people don't really understand the connection with diabetes in the mouth, and I'm going to learn more about that as I go in schooling, and I hope to be delving more into that in the future. But it's important for your whole entire body, not just the main organs they talk about with type 1 diabetes. Mainly, I would say the main three things people think about with diabetes complications are number 1, your eyes, number 2, your nerves, and number 3, your kidneys. But as a matter of fact, if you're damaging other portions of your body or running higher blood sugars, it takes an effect on your skin. I mean, I experienced that. like I said, with hair thinning and itchy scalp and red skin, dry skin. It can impact your heart, which can mess with your blood pressure. It can impact your digestion, which is huge. And it certainly can impact your reproductive health, especially if you're a lady and you're running with constant high blood sugars. You could get yeast infections, vaginal yeast infections that will relapse and won't go away. Again, that's something I experienced and talked about in my diagnosis story, so if you want to go check that out, go ahead. But anyways, I think this wraps up today's video on the update. Yes, I did return back to normal. My hair is back in its normal state now, and I'm very thankful it is, and I'm very thankful that I've gotten accustomed to synthetic insulin and that I've accustomed to living with type 1 diabetes and managing it. So anyways, if you enjoyed this video, give it a big thumbs up. Feel free to hit that subscribe button down below. I post videos every single week about diabetes plus more. And let me know if there's anything special you want me to do for 800 subscribers. I have a few ideas in mind. But if you have any other suggestions, go ahead and leave them down below. It doesn't really matter to me. Diabetes related or not, I will do something to celebrate that. And again, until we get to 1,000 and then every 1,000 after that, I will definitely keep going here. I absolutely love doing these celebration videos, and I absolutely love educating you guys and being on here. And like I said, I am beyond thankful that I started this YouTube channel. Even though it was very, very scary for me, I'm beyond thankful I started it. So until next time, for another video, take care, God bless, be kind, spread positivity, and be thankful. Love you all. Bye.